Hey guys, so today we're gonna talk about Game of Thrones and how the series which I loved so much is just what has it become, really. Season 8 was the worst season by far, or worst finale season for any TV show actually. So let's just discuss about this, First things first, to the people who've recently joined the Small Creative Corners family, welcome. And I'm not very punctual in posting videos, so it would be good if you hit the bell icon to be notified whenever I post a video. When I was watching the 3rd and 4th episode, I thought, okay, they killed off the Night King, they killed off Rhaegal, they killed off Sunday. There must be something really wicked going to happen in 5th or 6th episode, but it was not up to the mark, I felt, and the writing was so pathetic. I mean, Game of Thrones was never about, battle scenes or aesthetic or the way it looks on screen, but it was more about politics and how people manipulate each other to get what they want. To keep things simple, I'm going to talk in terms of characters, which characters I thought had a good ending and which didn't. So let's get into it. Of course, this only includes the main characters and not the side characters. So if you think I missed someone and should be discussed, just mention in the comments. I'm going to be ranking them from the most justified and the most apt ending which I could think of, and to the character which I thought that deserved a better ending or deserved a better justified ending, right? Okay, so let's start with Arya. Arya really did get the end she deserved. I mean, she never was the type to settle in castles, and she was a badass. So the fact that she is going to be a traveler is fitting for her character, I feel. As she says, she's going to be traveling to the west of Westeros. Very poetic, I think. Is good on her. I mean, that was what she was meant to be from the start, and not a lady in a castle, which I also mentioned in my previous videos. So I think I liked the end. However, the fact that she survived 5th episode, the carnage of 5th episode, that's the ash, fire and the rubble falling, is just plot armor, I feel. I mean, after the episode, D&D explained that they wanted to showcase the side of the story from the ground level, as in what Daenerys is doing, the wrath of Daenerys. And I mean, fine, but why would you save Arya, right? She clearly could have died in the rubble or during that war. I don't understand why she was alive after all that. And we know Game of Thrones is about uncertainty and untimely deaths, so the fact that Arya survived even after going through so much is just a little hard to digest, and not what Game of Thrones is known for. So I was a little disappointed with the way they portrayed the last few episodes. And I mean, if they really did want to portray the ground level of the situation, why not show it from Sir Davos's point? We have seen very less of him this season, and I would have loved to see how the woman he has grown to like and grown to respect has turned in such a drastic way, and how that affects the public of King's Landing, and how she as a ruler would be. And of course, if Ser Jorah would have been alive, it would have been a joy to watch him turn on Daenerys and conspire with Tyrion to ask Jon to kill her. So the second character which I think had a justified end was Sansa. Now, my girl has been through so much, we feel for her, and the journey she has gone through of self-discovery and being strong is so powerful and so nice. Remember that scene where Clegane and Sansa are talking, and she said, I'm not a little bird anymore, and that she has grown up. That was a good scene. But no, her character arc is justified. I mean, she was a small girl from Winterfell, just wanted to be a queen, and now she is, regardless of the fact that she doesn't have a king, but she is a queen nonetheless, and of an independent kingdom, which is amazing. And I'm so happy that she stood up for Winterfell to take, make them independent from the Seven Kingdoms. So from here it's just downhill, and I'm just so sad about how these characters turned out. Third is Cersei and Jaime. This had so much potential, and it could have been the best screen time any TV show has produced, but they just shitted all over it. And the worst part, I feel, is that they killed them by bricks, and it's just lazy writing. I mean, it feels like they couldn't think of a good ending, so what do? They just kill them with bricks. And to top it all off, the next episode we saw that Tyrion comes in to check whether they are dead or have they escaped, and from where Tyrion is standing, Cersei and Jaime could literally have survived if they moved 10 feet to the right. And it's just frustrating that it feels rushed. I mean, it's so evident that they did not have enough time to make this, and they just did it just for the sake of it. Here's the final product, just take it and just leave us be. It's just so sad for Daenerys. Now, Daenerys, we've been following since season 1, episode 1, and of course everyone wanted to see Dany on the throne, but we all knew that's not going to happen. I mean, from the start, I knew either Jon would die or Daenerys would die, or they would kill each other, or one of them would kill the other, and I knew that would happen. But the way it played out, it just felt rushed. So the previous episode, Dany goes mad, Dany burns everything, and the next episode, Jon is like, oh, I don't like her anymore, let's kill her. What the hell? I would have loved to see this spread out over 2 seasons. Like in the first season, you eliminate the Night King out of the picture, and then the next season show how Daenerys changes, and at the end you kill her. That is fine. Having the same ending what we got is fine, but it should be justified or have a background as to why things are happening. When Jon kills Daenerys, there was this really melodramatic music playing in the background, forcing us to feel something, but I felt nothing. I mean, I was dead as a ghost when I was watching that. I did not feel a thing, neither for Jon, neither for Daenerys. And I know the show can make you cry. If this would have been done like over a season, we would have felt for Daenerys way more than what happened. 5th, the Night King. In the moment when Arya kills Night King, it was good, right? You felt happy that the Night King is dead. But after that, you realize they never explained his agenda. They never explained why it happened. You're telling me that first episode of the series starts with White Walkers, and at the end, you just don't explain them and kill them abruptly. Like, what? What are you supposed to do with that? I'm just sad that they rushed through everything. 6. Jon. Are you kidding me? Are you seriously kidding me? The biggest reveal was that his his heritage, that he is a Targaryen, and that has absolutely no effect on what the story is. Are you kidding me? I mean, Dany would have still been mad if Jon wasn't a Targaryen, because Missandei and Rhaegal would still die. I mean, sure, Jon being a Targaryen just inched a little forward, but that did not cause her to go mad. She was mad because she lost everyone whom she loved. And then at the end, when the Dothraki and Grey Worms Unsullied leave for Qarth, Jon could have easily stayed in King's Landing and not go to the Wall. They weren't going to come back and check if Jon is gone or not. What is the point? And finally, the most unused character is Bran, I feel. We do not know what completely his powers are, and his walking abilities were not used at all, ever, during the battle or after. And they ended with that corny little thing where they pulled a Lord of the Rings. I was so mad at that. Like, you shouldn't be proud of the fact that you ruined this season and Game of Thrones for everybody, all the fans who were watching. Also, Bran, few episodes before, in Winterfell, people asked him, "Oh, do you want to be king in the king in the North?" He's like, "No, I don't want anymore. I'm not Bran anymore. I'm the three-eyed raven, blah blah blah." And then someone just offers him the crown to be king of the six kingdoms, and he's just like, "Yeah, why do you think I came here for? Are you kidding me?" That is so out of character. Bran would never do that. HBO wanted 2 seasons, right, after this. I mean, they wanted GOT to come to carry on till season 10, but the creators, D&D, have some Star Wars related trilogy that they have got to direct, and they just rushed through this just to complete it in 6 episodes. If this series was done right, we would have got TV's best ever. I mean, this could have gone down in history as the best TV show in our times, but it just ruined everything. The one good thing that happened during this season, though, were the memes. The memes were so good. I mean, after the episode, the one thing I would look forward to is the memes. Maybe you can send me some memes which you want me to see and react to on my Instagram. It's there in the description, and maybe I'll do a video about it, reacting to season 8 memes. Let me know what are your thoughts on this, and were you happy or sad or a little bit frustrated with how season 8 turned out, and would you like to make some changes in the script or how the episodes were. Once all the books are out, I would love to see a animated series on Game of Thrones. I don't know if you know, there's a series called Love, Death and Robots on Netflix. Somewhere along those lines, if we get a Game of Thrones dedicated animation series or anime, that would be so epic, and I would pay to watch that. Really, because the characters in the story and the world is so beautiful that it could be made into a masterpiece, and I just thought this felt wasted, a good chance wasted. I know I haven't posted my April and March wrap up, but I'll be posting it soon. I was sick in the middle, so I couldn't shoot, and I got a little busy there. I haven't read a lot of books, but still, whatever the video is, it'll be a little short, but still, I'll post it soon, and yes, we're done.